Did you ever feel like no matter how hard you work, how much overtime you put in, or how many side hustles you stack up, you're still drowning?
I feel like I'm drowning!
You check your bank account and it's basically saying, try again next paycheck? Yeah, that's Peter's life. Or at least it was. Before we begin, I want to tell you that if you want to take control of your money and do more with it, make sure to watch until the end. Let's begin. Peter's 35, works a decent 9 to 5, pays his bills on time, barely. Every month, it's the same routine. Gets paid, money disappears, rent, utilities, car note, groceries, a little fun because you gotta live, right? Then boom, it's the 15th and he's staring at his bank app like it owes him an explanation. He tries saving, but something always happens.
It always happens to me, always!
A car repair, a surprise bill, a just this one time night out that turns into a week of ramen noodles, and before he knows it, he's right back where he started. Broke, stressed, trapped, like life handed him a script, and every chapter is titled Struggle. Peter thought he just wasn't making enough money, but that wasn't the real problem. The problem was he never had a plan for his money. Money without a plan is like a car with no steering wheel. It doesn't matter how fast you go, you're still crashing. Then one day, Peter learned about something called the 60% solution. And listen, when I tell you this changed his entire life, I mean game over. The 60% solution isn't just another budgeting method. It's not about cutting out lattes or eating air for dinner, it's about giving every dollar a job. At first, Peter felt uneasy when he decided to follow this new method. It was a huge shift from his old habits, tracking every penny, making small adjustments to his spending, and sticking to a plan that required discipline. None of it came naturally at first, but Peter was determined to change his financial future, so he stuck with it. Months went by and something remarkable started to happen. His savings account, which once felt like an afterthought, began to grow steadily.
I never really thought about money growing up.
It wasn't just a sad little number anymore, it was expanding. Then when his car broke down, a situation that would have sent him into a panic before, he felt no stress. Why? Because he had the money to handle it. The emergency fund he'd worked so hard to build was there to back him up, and the guilt that used to hang over him every time he spent money on himself, it was completely gone. Why? Because now every penny he spent had a purpose. It was part of his plan, and that made all the difference. The most amazing shift, though, Peter stopped just trying to get by. He wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. He was winning. Fast forward a year, and the changes were incredible. Peter had paid off all his credit card debt, built a solid emergency fund, and even started investing. For the first time in his life, he wasn't dreading the moment he checked his bank account. Instead, he felt proud and empowered. Peter had taken control of his finances, and now he was the one in charge. Listen, this is your money, your life. You work too hard to be struggling every month. If you want to change your financial future, you don't need to make more money. You need to tell your money where to go. Peter did it, so can you.
And the good news is, you can do it too.
Now, if you've ever tried budgeting before and felt like it was just another way to feel broke on purpose, I get it. Most budgets feel like a punishment. They make you feel guilty for wanting to enjoy life. This is different. The 60% solution isn't about sacrificing everything fun or living like a monk. It's about balance. It's about telling your money where to go before it disappears. Here's how it works. Step 1. Allocate 60% of your income to committed expenses, needs. This step is all about prioritizing the essentials, those unavoidable expenses that are absolutely necessary for you to live and function every day. These are the things you must pay each and every month, no exceptions. This 60% of your income is non-negotiable. It's the foundation of your financial stability. What does this include? Well, it covers the must-haves, the bills and payments you can't avoid. Rent or mortgage. Whether you're renting your home or paying off your mortgage, this is often your largest monthly expense, and it always comes first. Utilities, electricity, water, gas, heating, and any other services you need to keep your home running smoothly. Car payment, if you're financing a car, this monthly bill needs to be covered to keep your wheels rolling.
It was perfect, and now it's all covered in
Insurance, health insurance, car insurance, renters or homeowners insurance. These are essential protections that safeguard your well-being and assets. Groceries, the food you need to feed yourself and your family. Without this, you simply can't function. Minimum debt payments, whether it's credit card payments, student loans, or any other required debt payments, this ensures you're staying on top of your financial obligations. Other essential bills. This could include childcare, transportation costs, medical expenses, or anything else you absolutely need to maintain your daily life. The goal here is simple. If it's something you need to survive and function in your daily life, it must be covered in this 60%. These are your can't live without expenses, and they're your top priority. When you've secured this portion of your income, you can rest easy knowing your basic needs are being met, no matter what happens. Step 2, the remaining 40%, your freedom fund. This is where your power lies. The remaining 40% is split into 4 categories that actually set you up for financial success. 10%, retirement and investments. You're not working just to work forever, right? This portion is about paying your future self. This could be a 401k, especially if your job offers a match-free money, an IRA, stocks index funds, or any other investments Peter used to think investing was for rich people.
It's working for me.
But once he started putting away just 10% of his income, it started growing. Fast, 10%. Long-term savings, emergency fund, big purchases. Life happens. Cars break down. Medical bills pop up, unexpected expenses hit. This is the money that saves you from going into panic mode. Peter never had savings before, but when he committed to putting 10% of every paycheck into his emergency fund, guess what happened? When his car broke down, no sweat, he didn't have to reach for his credit card, he was prepared. 10%, short-term savings or debt payoff. If you have debt, this 10% should go toward crushing it. Extra payments on credit cards, student loans, or anything eating up your cash flow. No debt? This can go towards short-term savings for big purchases, vacations, a new laptop, or anything you want but don't want to go into debt for. Peter used to stress about vacations. Now, he plans them without guilt. 10% fun and discretionary spending. Yes, you get to enjoy your money.
Enjoy your life?
This 10% is for guilt-free spending on things that bring you joy. Dining out, hobbies, entertainment, shopping. Peter used to feel bad about spending money on himself, but with the 60% solution, he learned that fun is part of the plan. You work hard for your money. Now make it work for you. Start using the 60% solution and watch how quickly your financial life changes. Now let's put the 60% solution into action with a real-life example, imagining your monthly income is $6,000. But wait, before we dive deeper, I want to introduce you to something that will make your budgeting journey even easier. The YGI budgeting tool. Whether you are using the 60% solution or any other method, this tool is designed to support you every step of the way. It's fully automated, making calculations a breeze, and it even generates visual graph charts to track your progress. With this tool, you can easily monitor and control your finances, giving you a clear, real-time view of where your money is going. It's simple, intuitive, and a game changer in managing your financial future. So go ahead and check it out. It's here to make your path to financial freedom smoother and more efficient. Let's break it down with real numbers so you can understand exactly how to apply it to your own life. Step 1. 60% for committed expenses, $3,600. This covers everything you need to live and function. Rent, mortgage, $2,000, a reasonable amount based on a $6,000 income.
It's a must.
Utilities, electricity, water, internet, phone, $350. Car payment and insurance, $500. Groceries, $600. Minimum debt payments, $150. Total, $3,600, locked in and covered. Step 2, 40% for financial growth and freedom, $2,400. This is where the real magic happens. 10%, retirement and investments, $600, 401k contribution or Roth IRA, stock market investments, index funds, ETFs, etc. Building a long-term wealth strategy. 10%, long-term savings, $600. Emergency fund, aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Big future purchases, house down payment, car, etc. 10%, debt payoff or short-term savings, $600. Extra payments on credit cards, student loans, or personal loans. If debt-free, this can go toward a travel fund, business investment, or a big personal goal. 10%, fun and discretionary spending, $600. Eating out, shopping, hobbies, and entertainment. This is guilt-free money. You planned for it. Total, $2,400. Allocated for financial freedom and lifestyle balance. What happens after a year of this? After 12 months of sticking to this plan, here's what your financial life could look like.
Success, gentlemen. Success.
$7,200 invested, growing your wealth, $7,200 saved, security for emergencies and big goals, $7,200 in extra debt payments, or set aside for future purchases, $7,200 spent on fun without guilt. And most importantly, you're in full control of your money. No more guessing, no more stress, No more living paycheck to paycheck. Now here's your next move. You don't have to wait for more money to start winning financially. The 60% solution helps you maximize what you already have. And just like that, you've got your plan in place. Every dollar is assigned a purpose and working toward your goals.
Worked for us, and it will work for you.
No more living paycheck to paycheck. Now you've got a clear, intentional plan that's in sync with your dreams and future. By using this strategy, you're not just stuffing money into categories, you're building a life that's full of freedom, growth, and purpose. You're taking control of your finances, just like Peter did, and setting yourself up for long-term success. So are you ready to kick off your own financial journey? It's time to make your money work for you. So what type of budgeting will you use? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you soon.